Hi Taurus. My name is Omitala. This is Sashoon Astrology, where I bring monthly and weekly messages from different planets, astral bodies, etc. to you. This is a sun reading for October 2020. That is when it was filmed. However, if Spirit leads you to click on this video at a later time, you were supposed to click on it. Spirit works in mysterious ways. So, how sun readings work on my channel? Very quickly. The sun in the birth chart signifies the soul, the higher self, the ego. So, sun readings on my channel are not just like a general message of the random stuff that's going to happen this month. That does come up. But it's mostly focused on what your soul is working through in its evolution over this next month's time or whenever you click on the video. So the first card I'm going to pull for you guys is one major arcana card, because the major arcana of tarot is the story of the soul's growth. So let's get soul growth card for Taurus during the energy of October 2020. Ooh, the death card. There's a cycle, a pattern, a toxic. I'm getting immediately I'm getting a toxic parent, a mother. I'm getting an ancestral wound with the mother. This is very deep for my Taurus. Some of you guys are like, whoa, I was not expecting. No, there's a wound with the mother. I heard OnlyFans. Someone here, I think it's interesting actually that the Scorpio card came out, because Scorpio obviously is a very sensuous, let's keep it PG-13 up in here, a very sensuous energy. So for those of you who are have a very sensual energy, I'm hearing Promiscuous Girl by Nelly Furtado, LOL. Your soul is asking you, I think, to interrogate the why of that. Some of you guys, this is ancestral. So I'm getting some of you guys, you might come from line. Some of you are like, why are you getting ancestry? The 8th house, which is the house that Scorpio energy comes out of, is an ancestral house. Actually, all of the, I can't remember the word for all of the 3 water sign houses. But, oh no, it's the moksha triangle, right? Your 4th house, your 8th house, and your 12th house. All of those can show you a lot about your soul's path, but also the karma of your ancestors. You can see from those. So Scorpio, the 8th house, is your ancestral inheritance. So for some of you guys, your sexual energy, like your ability to, I keep hearing, it's like, I'm getting pinup girl vibes. Like, I'm getting like Marina and the Diamonds, like Electra Heart vibes. Your ability to kind of magnetize people through your sexuality is something that is passed down through your ancestors. Some of you guys, especially if you might be Daisy, you might be familiar with Tantra, or if you are not, those are practices that have been carried through your lineage, and those are innate. I'm getting innate abilities. This was not supposed to be a what spiritual gifts do you have pile, but for some of you guys, like magic or forms of spiritual power through sexual practices is a cultural inheritance. For some of my people, I'm getting for anybody, everyone watching this, no matter like what ancestry, what ethnic background you come from, that's something that's been passed down very strongly through your lineage. But I'm getting, it's like an offended mother, in a word. But I'm sorry, like her energy is not good. Like her energy is yikes. I'm hearing a baby crying. I'm hearing a baby crying, and I'm hearing this song. It's a song that's about like a single mother. But it sounds like the course of the song, it sounds like a lullaby. But what I heard, especially again with the Scorpio card being the soul card, your mother might have left you alone a lot. I'm getting like a lot of isolation. Maybe your mom was I'm getting very corporate. Like maybe your mom, either she had a high paying job, or she just kind of, she was just out. Like, she wasn't there a lot. And it's kind of like, for a lot of you guys, I'm getting it's like sensuality or sexual play. It's how you rebuild intimacy. But for some of you guys, I know not to like, don't like get uncomfortable, but I'm getting for some of you guys, this is how you interact with your inner child wound. It's like for some of you guys, sex or sexuality is play. It's playful. So it's almost like, it's like your inner child, right? Which is another thing that the sun signifies, right? The 5th house of Leo is the house of children, the house of creativity, of enjoyment. For some of you guys, this is how your soul plays, right? This is how your soul expresses and enjoys itself, right? And here we have the Death card upright, right? So that's for you. Your soul is here to reassure you that whatever sensuous or sexual nature or sexual energy that you have, my Tauruses, it's a good thing, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm getting other people might want you to cut this off. Other people might want you to stagnate or limit. I'm getting this sexual power, the sexual superpower that my Tauruses have. And girl, you're not supposed to do that. I heard limited belief system. So yeah, limited belief system. If there's anyone here who's like, what, girl, what are you talking about? I'm not like, I'm not, that's not me. That's not my life. You a fraud. I'm seeing somebody, she's like ducking. She's like, someone here also is ducking because they feel called out. They're like, me? Scandalous. Girl, you a lie. I'm looking right at this card. You just heard everything I channeled off of this one card. Don't lie to yourself. You know who you are. You know? There's no slut shaming on this YouTube channel. You know? There's no slut shaming in God's house. Okay? We're all children of God here, whatever we do on the weekends. Okay? We are all children of God in this house. Okay? Ooh, I heard God's plan. God's plan. I'm hearing Making Plans by Usher. I've been making plans for you. I don't know if somebody's making plans. Someone has a date. Someone has dinner plans. Maybe someone here is talking to somebody who doesn't know this about them. I might be talking to someone who they don't know how you get down like that. That's too many cards. Someone might. I'm trying to like put the cards in the shot so you know you can. Someone said, we believe you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, person. But these next 3 cards that I'm pulling for you guys are ego messages. Okay, they told me to pull extra cards for you guys. They said, the ego of Scorpio is vicious. Do not take what it says at face value. They told me to pull extra. They told me actually to pull 6 cards for your ego. Basically, they want me to pull a clarifier card for every message that comes from your ego. Wait, they said the ego of Scorpio. This is the Taurus reading. Interesting. You might be talking to a Scorpio as well. Okay, we're going to flip these cards over so that I can get your ego messages. I'm going to show you the cards in like 30 seconds. I just want to get that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That wasn't right. There was something wrong. Oh. Ooh. Sorry, guys. There was something off with that energy. It just was not. Okay. Tapping into the ego of Taurus. Tapping into the ego of Taurus. October 2020. Time energy. Please, Spirit, give me messages. During this time period, that was too many cards. Way too many cards. Oh, yep. That's it. There we go. Thank you. Ego of Taurus. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Interest. Oh, okay. No, that was a bonus card. Someone was like, why you keep pulling cards and putting them back? I'm like, you got to get the message, okay? Tarot is a language, right? And we're rocking. Yes. You guys got the Page of Swords, Princess of Swords. You got the Magician in reverse. And you have the Princess of Discs in I'm getting, for a lot of you guys, you spend a lot of time stagnating your sexual energy. And there's a period of liberation that's coming out. There's this period of liberation. And your soul, you're going to be dealing with it. Well, again, whenever you're watching this video, you're really going to be dealing with your soul. And your ego specifically wants to let you know. No, there's a... I had to pull it back. I'm like, there's a card missing. These two cards, I'm getting karmic. Karmic? If someone was having... There's a relationship, there's a karmic relationship, and I'm getting it's like it has to do with your mom, and this is going to be coming up a lot for you specifically right now. If you're dealing, like, whatever's going on in October, there's going to be, I'm getting a lot of hoopla with your mama. I'm getting, she might have seen something on Instagram. There might have been a post your mother has seen or will. I'm not to manifest anything. We're not trying to manifest no adverse outcomes, but it's like something your mother saw on your Instagram, something your mom saw on, it's like your mom, I heard hack. There's something your mom sees that she was not supposed to see. And your ego is warning you about it because someone's a little confused by that. The ego is protective, right? The ego is the part of the self, the part of the sun, the soul that is radiating, and letting other people know, no, girl, I'm not going to do that. It's the independent streak, you know, it's that rebellious, you know, side. So it can be protective, but your ego here is letting you know about this. With this print, with the Princess of Swords, oh, honey, I'm like, you feel so alone. Especially those of you, if you're staying in your mother's house, you feel alone. Like here we have two pages, right? Which the page is the earliest point of development we have. The Page of Swords upright, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles is a birth. Someone might have had a miscarriage with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. Someone here might have just had a miscarriage or will have a miscarriage. Or alternatively, what I'm taking away from this is there's a person here. If you're a person who has the ability to give birth, it's like you don't want to have kids. Like there's a deep wound around. I'm hearing carrying on this legacy that you feel your mother handed you. But what I'm supposed to let you know is that the legacy of the sexual liberties that you've afforded yourself, the sexuality that you have is the true inheritance from your legacy. So whatever it is your mom has been saying about you or whatever she saw on Instagram, because here you see we have Mercury, right? You know, we have a communication card, right? Mercury is a god also of technology. Mercury is really the god of social media. It's the guy who's in the middle of this Magician card. But I'm hearing it's kind of like, you don't want to, you don't want to deal with her. Sorry, I started getting a whole different message from these three cards. Someone here, there's an account that you want to start on some type of website, and you have a lot of action cards, even with the Two of Wands here being a bonus card. You need to act on that choice. You know, if there's an account on some type of website, and it has to do with I heard occults for some people. For some people, it is an occult practice. I don't know what y'all do, whatever. For others of people, maybe you want to start an OnlyFans account. Maybe you're trying to make money off of your sexual energy. But it's like your ego. It's like this wound with your mother is blocking you from being able to manifest this. It's like, you know, right? Because the Page of Swords, look at this girl. She about to run. She about to stab. Whatever it is she's running towards, whatever she's leaving behind, she's running towards it, right? But it's like with the Princess of Disc in reverse, it's like you're scared to give birth, right, to this new opportunity. You're a little afraid of this manifestation. And what I'm supposed to let you know is, girl, pop that, work that, twerk that, make your little OnlyFans account, okay? Be a little baddie, you know? pop off, boo. Like, but yeah, I'm supposed to say you have control over how other people see you and what other people see. I'm seeing for some of you, if you're afraid of starting that type of thing because you're worried like someone in your family will find out, you know how I'm hearing to like weave this illusion. You know how to keep your things private, right? Because the 8th house scorpionic energy is very secretive, right? It pulls back, it hides, it knows how to control what people do and do not see. Okay, so I'm hearing if you haven't manifested this opportunity, this whatever online work, you might be interested in affording yourself. That's how I'm gonna word this. You need to trust that you know how to handle your business. Okay, y'all are Tauruses. Y'all are all about money. Y'all are all about bread. And Taurus is ruled by, I'm sorry, what planet? Venus. Okay, Venus. Illusion, beauty, right? And material wealth. You know how to bring, right? How to make a dream a reality. Like that's Taurus all day. So y'all got this in the bag. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 3 more cards from your higher self. Okay, so higher self of Taurus. Wow, what a beautiful energy. Higher self of Taurus messages October 2020. No, these cards are fear-based. I'm telling those cards that those cards are afraid of something. There we go. Yep, these 3. Bet. Ooh, the 10 of Swords. The 3 of Swords in reverse. Some of you, your mother might be a Capricorn. I'm getting Capricorn, Aquarius, a Saturn dominant woman. If she's neither of those signs. What that means is that Saturn in her birth chart has the strongest energy and therefore influences her behavior. So she's guided by the planet Saturn. So she's very rule-oriented, structure-oriented. For some of you guys, very religious, very spiritual, has very fixed mindset, a fixed mindset on certain things. That's what I'm supposed to let y'all know. Some of you guys are like, your energy changed a lot. Yeah, you know. I'm a Gemini. We be shape-shifting. So into your cards after that channeled message, here we have the 10 of Wands, which is a very Saturnian card. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Wands upright. Baby, here's what I'm supposed to let you know. You can build your own home. And for some of you have someone moved recently. Someone moved or someone is looking into moving out of their mother's house. Someone here has been looking at apartments. Someone here has a plan in their mind. They're like, I'm going to make my account. I'm going to make my money however I make my money. I'm going to save up my money and I'm going to get the heck away from my mama. Girl, do that. Live your truth. But what I'm supposed to let you know here with this 4 of Wands card, the 4 of Wands is a marriage card. Some of you guys, your mom might want you to get married. She might be concerned about your behavior. Some of you guys, she might be trying to, I don't want to say an arranged marriage, but you might be like, oh, when are you getting married? Girl, you're not getting married. You're about to get your own apartment. You're about to piece up, E-Town down on your mama, and whatever it is she's trying to tell you to do. That's not what I'm seeing at all. Absolutely not. Your higher self wants to let you know you can build your own home. You can build your own sense of emotional security and fulfillment, right? Like your soul, right? This is a sun reading. Your soul wants you to know. Your higher self wants you to know that you can build your own home, your own sense of safety and purpose and security outside of what your mom thinks you should do. Now, with this 3 of Swords in reverse, this wound I'm getting, wow, I'm literally seeing the heart. Trust the fact that you can move out of the wounds that your mother has given you. Because the 3 of Swords in reverse is a person who's staying in heartbreak. Okay, you need to trust your ability to remove obstacles, right? What is Taurus symbolized by? The bull, right? Pushing that out, okay? You have the ability to push out, okay? Steadily, right? Y'all are a fixed earth. Okay, y'all don't move fast, and you don't have to move fast, but there's a difference between not moving fast and being stagnant. Okay, and your higher self is calling you out there. Okay, and it's like, this is a super deep wound, right? With this, like, with this Scorpio card, and we're talking about your mom, y'all. The moon, which is a significator of your mother in the birth chart, the moon is debilitated in the sign of Scorpio. It is at its weakest point in the sign of Scorpio. I'm a lunar Scorpio. My relationship with my mama is crazy, and it's always been crazy, okay? Like, trust me, actual Scorpio moon talking in Western astrology, it's hard out here, right? But it can get better, okay? There isn't anything. There's no obstacle that you can't overcome. Someone here is worried about filing taxes. Someone here is worried about, okay, taxes? The person with the blueprint plan has really been mapping out in their mind. Because here we have the 10 of Swords, the mind, right? The mental body. You've really been trying to map out in your head. Okay, well, if I do it this way, the money, how will I file my taxes? How will I, girl, you don't have to. I'm getting this very rigid, her mechanical way of thinking is also something you get from your mother. Your mom, it's like she likes structure. I'm hearing militant. It's militarized. It's like everything has to be the way that it has to be. Your mom might also have obsessive compulsive disorder potentially. She might have OCD and she might not know that. I'm hearing, especially if you're a person of color, if you're from like a community or a group of people where like people, they just don't get that type of medical testing, like your mama might really have OCD. But anyway, it's like she's basically she's letting you guys know that I said she's letting you guys know. Oh, there might be a specific divinity that walks with you guys. Some of you guys might walk with Kali Mata. Some of you guys might have, if you are from the Indian subcontinent, you might just be from a lineage of people that walk with gods of chaos. You might walk with, I'm seeing also darker complected people. So I'm seeing, even it's like if you are, say you're a black person watching this, or if you're, I'm seeing people from a group of people with very dark skin. Like I'm seeing people with dark skin and like very, very curly, like very thick hair, like almost like wild. Like it's not quite an afro, but it's like it's, and I'm seeing a woman with a sword. I'm seeing it's like this sword. It's like you guys have this ability. You have this superpower as far as I'm hearing dictation. Like you get to decide what happens. You get to say yes. You get to say no. You get to give orders. You get to tell these people. I'm seeing a warrior. So, I understand now. Okay. For those of you, right, who are from that type of lineage, it's like there's these two sides to the feminine energy. Some of you guys need to go back and watch a video I just put out, which is messages from your ancestors. Someone here also, more of you need to watch my video on messages from Ketu. Go back and watch that video if you haven't watched it. It's the one that has the 3 masks on the front. But anyway, back to you guys' message. Because now I'm catching people's ancestors. It's like, there's a warrior. There's a warrior woman, right? There's a warrior woman with the sword. And then there's also this woman with the sexual, I heard tantra again. Like if you're from the Indian subcontinent, there's people in your family who could do all types of wild stuff with tantra. Like buy a book on it and read about it if you haven't already, because girl, you out here. I'm getting like you could astral travel off of sexual intercourse. Like some of you in this pile, like you really could do a lot like in that area. But anyway, so what I'm getting with these 2 ancestors is one of them is this warrior, right? This warrior queen, very energy, right? And we have that even right with the Princess of Swords, right? But for you guys, that is destruction, right? For you guys, that is unhealthy. Staying in this very warrior militant like mindset, that is not for you guys, right? It's breaking your heart. to not express the energy of this other ancestor, right? This, you know, this sexual queen, you know, this succubus, almost succubus like energy, like for some of you, like it's, you know, this sensuous energy. It's like both of those energies live in your ancestry, and you guys are choosing, you know, I guess in this next month, lol, to really embrace and face and own up to. And it's like, you don't have to have one versus the other. You know, you can embrace the warrior energy and tell your mom, girl, you need to leave me alone, I'm grown up, mind your business, you know, respectfully, of course, but mind your business, you know, and embrace, you know, this sexual energy, okay, which makes sense, you know, me saying all that with this Four of Wands, right? The Four of Wands, completion, okay? You get to embrace all of these sides, all of these parts of who you are, okay? You are the person in your family who's going to bring those together, okay? You can incorporate them, but you have to let go of thinking about that the way that your mother does, because for you it's stagnating, okay? You can use your warrior energy differently, but I'm supposed to let you know, out of those two ancestors, those two vibrations in your lineage, you walk more, right, with this sensuous queen energy, and less so with this like warrior, we're kicking ass, we're taking names, we're gonna stab all these people. Like that's not the part, you know. If there's people in your family who walk with Kali Mata, that the warrior, that's not the part we're focusing on. We're focusing on the more the sexual liberation, transmutation, you know, the change, right? The change agent energy of her vibration is what we're focusing on for people who are not from those ethnic groups, that ethnic background, whatever divinities. I heard Apollo. Hi guys, sorry my camera cut out. I had pulled a card for you guys, which is a chakra card. I always pull chakra cards for imbalances over the course of this next month, what chakra you're going to be dealing with and focusing on. So here we have the throat chakra. Frustration, timidity, dishonesty, criticism of self and others, being overly opinionated. Yeah. So your mom, what you might be dealing with is your mother basically, you know, accusing you of being disrespectful or rude or just being dishonest. And I'm supposed to let you guys know that that which is for you, and what other people have to say about it, there's nothing wrong with you being tactful. That's what I'm supposed to say, being tactful, okay? You're allowed to have privacy. You're allowed to have secrets in the extent of, like, if you have to hide something from someone because it is a part of your truth and they refuse to accept that truth, that is not your fault, right? You're not doing anything wrong in that case. The other person, if they're not making space for you to be who you are, that is not your responsibility or your fault. That's what I'm supposed to let you guys know. So in terms of the truth, a respect for the power and impact of language, the capacity to listen and truly hear. It's like, you can speak up though. At the same time, that's what I'm supposed to let you know. It's like, you can stand up to this person. You can be truthful in the sense of, look, you don't have to like what I do, but I'm going to do what I do, period. You're allowed to love yourself first. In this instance, that's what I'm supposed to let you guys know. I'm going to pull one last card for you guys. It's an oracle deck. It was passed down through my family, and I always use it in basically every reading I do, for the most part. Gateway. What did I say? Gateway. There's a door. There's a door for some of you guys this month. There really is an opportunity of abundance and fruitfulness. And this gateway card is the point right before you walk through the door, is what this rune card symbolizes, where you're actually take a minute and you think back on your journey. You think back on everything that you've been through, everything that you've done, and you're like, you know what? I'm ready for that change. And then you walk through the door. You guys are ready. Those of you who are trying to start some type of enterprise. I heard cam girl, whatever business you're trying to start and afford yourself, you're ready to take that step. So take that dream, take this moment, you know, breathe, take that moment and open the door, right? You're not going to be mad about what's on the other side. Okay, love y'all. Ashe. Bye.